Hello everyone, welcome to another Minifig Monday. This is kind of like the double, I guess, Minifig Monday for today. I did another one earlier, but this is the Fright Night. Oh, I love nights. Oh, I love them. Sorry for that, that was awkward. But anyway, we have the Fright Night, which is from series 19. Yes, I love series 19. It's my favorite series. Although the Disney series is my second favorite. Both of those. Um, but this is one of the more scary ones. It's a horror minifigure, it's pretty obvious. And now what's really interesting is that this is a knight in armor, but it is a ghost knight. So that is something that we have never seen until now, I'm pretty sure. At least in modern days. Because back in the 90s, LEGO had a theme called the Fright Nights, which this is a direct reference to. In fact, they even have the same logo from back then. Obviously, I didn't grow up. Well, I grew up in 99. I was born in 99. But obviously, the Fright Nights were over by that time. So I actually, of course, I didn't grow up with the theme, but I know of it. I know how important it is, how popular it is. And I'm hoping that they bring it back because, ghosts and knights, I mean, that's like great. It's a great concept. But let me give you a 360 of the Fright Knight. He's great. I have quite a number of knights in my collection, and not too many, but enough because I love knight armor. I just love that. It's just so cool to me. Hopefully one day I want to get like a suit of armor, like a custom suit of armor, like from the medieval days. That would just be so cool. Um, but yeah, here he is. He's great. He is very spooky, especially the face part of him. It's very creepy. You'll see that when we take the helmet off. But I actually had to zoom out for this because his plume, it sticks up above his helmet, so it's like hard to get him into the frame. But he is great. He's a really intimidating minifig. Um, this reminds me of a knight I need to fix though. One of my old knight minifigures is some of his pieces are kind of loose, which is not the greatest. But eventually we'll get that one fixed and reviewed. But this one's great. He's really detailed, like really detailed. Like holy. Series 19 is probably one of the more detailed series of the line. And fun fact is also the series where the male figures and the female figures are actually equal. So there's equal like distribution of them, of the characters, which is awesome. Hopefully someday I want to get the whole series 19 just because it's my favorite series. We do have a bunch of them from series 19. Um, but yeah, this is one of the best ones in there. I definitely wanted him. I knew I wanted him because he just looks so cool. Actually, another great fact is, you see that sword? That is a translucent blue flame sword, and you get an extra. Yep. They throw in a free extra, which is nice, and the awesome plume, that is also an extra. So if you want, ghost accessories for your knights, this is a great figure to get. Unfortunately, it is discontinued now. Of course, Series 19 came in 2019, and it was the minifigure series, they're available for a limited time, like at least 3 to 6 months. It's about the time you can get them because they're all limited series, which is good and bad. But yeah, I tend to collect a lot of the minifigures from the series. Just not the full series, just like ones that I really care about. And this is one I needed to have because it was a ghost night. Because I love knights and I love ghosts, so it's just like a perfect mix. He is amazing. The detail is just amazing. He does have a shield, which actually has blood on it. Yeah, that's dark. Okay. It does have I think this is the Bat Lord logo from Fright Nights. Again, I don't know the history, but I know the theme. So, that's cool. The sword, obviously, we looked at that. That is great. And the translucent blue, so it looks like it's like a ghost accessory. But let me take, as the camera wibble or wobbles, let me take the sword and the shield off so you can see him without the accessories. And yes, he is interesting. The coloring of his skin is very interesting. It's like this aqua blue, so it makes him look like a spectral character, which is great. I wanted to show the shield though in better detail, so you can see that it even has the rivets, and the blood is like pinkish, and there's like silver, and oh, it looks so amazing. So that is great. And the shield and the sword, I believe, are exclusive to just this character. So if you want to get these kind of accessories, you gotta get this figure, which is great. I love exclusivity. And he does have a helmet. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna take off the armor in a minute so you can see the detail beneath. There actually is printing underneath there. They didn't need to do that. I mean, they didn't, but I'm glad they did. The printing on his legs, though, is fantastic. Just look at the detail. Like, he's got boots, the chainmail, the armor. It just looks so perfect. And he looks so great. The helmet is not new. I believe that's an old piece from, like, the 80s. I think it's from the 80s, yeah. And it's in gunmetal gray, so you can see. The face, though, is terrifying. The face is, like, so creepy. It's, like, so evil. I love it. I think it's like a cheesy evil, but I will show you his face. There's his face. Really creepy. It's really evil looking, like he's almost demonic in a way. He's got like weird eyes with like eyebrow, like it's hard to explain. It just looks cool. And he's got fangs, and he's just, it's hard to see his face. It's kind of hard to see his face, but he looks great. There is no alternate face. It wouldn't really need it. I think what's really cool is if you want to make him like just a suit of armor, you can just put the helmet on like this, and then there would be no face shining through. It would just be the blue, which I thought that was really cool. I mean, I just made that up, but like, you could do that. The armor piece is awesome. It's the standard kind of old armor piece, but now it's like decorated with this great printing, just showing all this like cool logo and like really cool, like just the art style is great. Really nice. But I will have to take off the head. Hold on. Do you see the studio? Hold on. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that. I gotta take off his head so we can see the printing that is hidden with the armor. See, now when you take off the armor, there is actually more to see, which is, you know, Lego always goes above and beyond. It's pretty clear at this point. But let's see. The printing is oh, there you go. It's chainmail. It's like the armor that knights wear under their armor. So it's the armor that protects their body, which is really cool. Again, look at this detail. Like, they didn't need to do this. Like, he's gonna be covered with the armor anyway. But I'm just so glad that they threw that in, that detail in. I mean, you got the straps and stuff, and the shirt underneath. I mean, good grief, they went out for this one. And it's continued on the back, which is great. It's just got this continuous chainmail design, which is just so fantastic. I love this figure. If you're like a fan of Halloween figures, if you want a knight but that's like a ghost, you gotta get this. This is one of the best figures in the Series 19, like, of all of them. Like, this is one of the ones you could tell that they put some passion into. Like, it's pretty clear. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to cover up that printing. Sadly, I know. But at least you saw it, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna take off the knight's armor in any other videos, just because I just prefer him to have the armor piece on, which is just, that's me. But oh man, this figure just knocks it out of the park. One more thing I wanted to show is the helmet in better detail. So now you can see the flame piece being used as the plume. It's translucent, so you can see through it. And we have the gunmetal helmet, and this helmet is awesome. Really great, and yeah, completes the figure. He looks really creepy without the helmet, but once you put it on him, he looks even more cool. So yeah, the Fright Night is one of my personal favorite figures just because it just looks so like menacing and yet so cool in my opinion. So this is one of my favorites. I have a lot of knights. I think eventually I want to do a video just like talking about the knights, the figures that I have. When I get enough, I'll probably do that. But I love this. I love this figure. What do you guys think? Do you have the Fright Night? Do you want it? Have you even heard of this team before? It's before a lot of your times. It's even before my time, kind of. So yeah. But I love this figure. A great Halloween figure. Great spooky character. Hopefully they make more of these like ghost knights. I mean, that would be really cool to have like different versions. Even like a female ghost knight. That would be so cool. Um, but yeah, what do you think? Hope you enjoyed this episode. The last October Minifig Monday for this year will be next week, so look for that, of course. And I will see you then. Take care. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. And have a great day.